Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. As it's the day after, Man City won, Chelsea won, and I thought that it would be a good opportunity to be able to focus on one thing in particular and, to be honest, offer some praise because it's deserved, but also a little bit of realism amongst that praise because it's not coming from me. It's coming from someone, or you could say, a couple of lads much more closer to home than myself. Two of the players that played yesterday between Manchester City and Chelsea. We're about to get into that, but before we do, make sure you guys are glued to the content as it drops. Make sure you've hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified once I have uploaded. And I want to let you guys know, we were taken off TikTok, right? And not just swiped, we got deleted completely, right? Because of copyright infringement. It's one of those things. I never thought TikTok was more delicate than YouTube, but we have relaunched the TikTok Younes Talks Football account. So you'll be getting watch-along highlights on there, as well as additional bits of interactive content between you and me. Very, very short form, but I'll be doing different things on there. So make sure you guys are hitting the link in the description and go and follow us on there. Enjoy the Man City, Chelsea watch-along highlights that have already been posted. You can go over there and check it out now, as well as Insta and all the links in the description below. Much appreciated. Now, who got man of the match yesterday? Honestly, one man in contention for that, and it was pretty obvious. Axel Disasi, right? Brilliant performance overall from Axel Disasi. He looked unreal, right? He spoke after the game and said something that not just caught my attention. I came onto the review yesterday and I told you guys that, look, if you had told us before the game that we'd be getting a 1-1 away at City, we would have all snapped out your hands off. 100%. We would have taken it. Right? Let's not lie. I didn't think we'd be even close to that. I said, I thought it could be an embarrassing scoreline. I did not think that Chelsea were going to put on that level of performance. I'm not just talking about fight and going out there and wanting it. I'm talking about performance. Tactically, the organisation, the discipline, the timing, positioning, everything was on point. I didn't expect that to happen. So that's given us a new breath of life, if I'm being completely honest. That has allowed us to learn more things about this team, these bunch of players, that you could say some of us would not have been completely aware of before, or that we didn't have much hope that it existed, but it's proven to actually be there. Great. So we've got to move. But I did say yesterday on the review that as much as we would have taken a draw, because of the way that the game went down, we all knew that Chelsea should have won that game. And it's a bit bittersweet because I came on and I told you guys, I'm gutted because we should have won that, man. I'm gutted we didn't take 3 points. And we're talking about away at Manchester City. I'm happy that I can be making that criticism again. To be able to say I'm not happy that we didn't take 3 points at the Etihad against City. I'm happy I can be saying that again. I didn't think I'd be saying that. But it's not just me. So I want to show you 2 exhibits. Exhibit A. Let's go to man of the match. Disasi with the Man of the Match award. Congratulations to him, absolutely deserved, saying, to be honest, I'm hurting, but at the same time, I'm proud of the performance of the team. We did have some chances. Raz could have scored 2 goals, but their keeper made a great save. This is football, but I think we can be proud of the team today. And that's a fair assessment overall. But the fact that he says, to be honest, I'm hurting, right? But at the same time, I'm proud of the performance of the team. He went on to mention that there's a belief that we should have won yesterday, right? But the huge step up in what we've seen from Chelsea this season to be able to play that way and get a 1-1 against Man City is something to be proud of for sure. 100%. 100%. So praise is deserved there. That's Disasi. I'll come back to Disasi as well. Wasn't just him. A bit of an unlikely source, if we're being completely honest, but let's show you. Here, let's get into it. Here it is. This is Sterling, who was full of praise for Chelsea showing at Man City, but felt we could have left the Etihad Stadium 3 points on another day. His words, saying that there's a feeling of disappointment that we couldn't hold out to take all 3 points. The screen is probably too large for you guys to see on here. Following such an impressive away display, he said, I think in the end we can be pleased with a good point, but I also think there's a bit of disappointment not to win the game. That's what he said. We had chances to finish the game off. You can look at yourself there, mate. Although, so did they, in fairness. But we had some really good opportunities to seal the win. And fair play, that's correct. The game plan was set by the manager and I think it worked really well. We caused City a lot of issues on the counter and created a number of chances. I actually don't understand why we actually don't play this way often. I like seeing that. And you know what? Fair play to Raheem Sterling for saying that as well. Because it's that mentality that's going to set the bar. I hope people understand. I don't want to come out of yesterday and just go, nah, yeah, happy days. Yeah, 1-1, great, nice one. Great, 100%, absolutely. We could have won though. Yeah, and good. If we're feeling that way, good. Because now, carry that forward to the cup final, please. Yeah? And then after that, carry that forward into the league. And let's start doing that against the lesser teams, right? Let's start showing Chelsea's... You know what? Yesterday was such a good feeling. Why? Because the way we got that result, or the way we should have won, we didn't have the ball. People nowadays are so obsessed with, oh yeah, we have to dominate the entire game. We have to dominate all possession. We have to pass 8,000 times during a game. We have to make sure that the other team does not have the ball. Like, I truly believe this is not who we are. And this is what I also want to focus on. I believe Chelsea, man, do you understand why a lot of Chelsea fans yesterday were just happy to see what we saw yesterday? Why? Because the way that we played was reminiscent of how Chelsea teams used to succeed. This is what we do. You know, this is our DNA. It's who we are. I feel like we're trying to change who we are. It's like trying to get Arsenal to park the bus. That's never been Arsenal. It's not going to happen. You know, imagine them playing 38 games a season and they're a defensive team. That's not Arsenal. That's not Arsenal. That's not what they're used to. That's not who they are. With us, we've always been that team. Hard to break down, can't get through, frustrate the opposition, let them run out of ideas, take the ball, on the break, kill. Thank you very much. 3 points. Cry and run away. And then the others cry and they hate it and then they complain about us and we love it and it's nice when everyone hates us. That's Chelsea. That's proper Chelsea. Yesterday, right? What's that? I'm seeing Man City fans after the game yesterday coming out and saying, the referee this, the referee that, I hate Chelsea. Lovely. Feed me more. That's what we want. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that performance yesterday, right? Seeing us being able to, I gotta be real, with a young, inexperienced team, be able to defend, and we've had a horrible defensive results this season, right? We couldn't defend the flipping... Literally, teams were coming at us. I don't even have the vocabulary to describe how bad our defenders have been this season. That's how bad it's been. But to see that yesterday, everyone's organised, everyone's together. It's hard to get through. There's nothing running through the middle. Everyone tactically is pulling off their job. They're all getting stuck in. They're winning their tackles. They're breaking legs, not literally. They're winning the first ball. They're winning the second ball. They're able to avert danger. Disasi yesterday, like I said, fantastic. He put in a clinic. Some people, honestly, you know, I don't want to get too carried away, but saying it was very John Terry-esque. It was. And you had the main man himself, JT, respond to Disasi on Instagram, giving him a little spud and a little thumbs up and a nice blue heart, basically acknowledging the performance that he put in yesterday and how he deserves man of the match. I want to see that every week. I honestly believe it's mental. I think that when it's been proven to us that these players, when they truly want it, and we set up in that way, they get it. So that worry that we've had in our heads of they're not really strong up here, that can't fly anymore. That's no longer an excuse. You've proven you can do it against the best team in the world. Do you know what I mean? And it wasn't even a case of, we dominated the game on the ball throughout the game. It was all us. No. It was very organised. It was very structured. Perfect timing. We hit them countless times on the few opportunities that came our way in terms of getting in behind, as well as being able to pass into space. We've done that, and we should have won. It's nice to know that Disasi is feeling that fire of... Yeah, we're happy we got a draw, but not happy because we should have won. Sterling doing the same thing. Fair play to Sterling on that too. It's nice that we can hear in a moment where I think everyone would expect the players to go, yeah, we're really happy. It was a good performance. It's nice to hear this accountability. It's nice that they're putting accountability on themselves. Great, fantastic. I've been waiting for that. So let's move forward to the cup final. Go again, same structure, same setup, stick to who we are. I think we need to start entertaining that more. Some people are going to say, but we can't do that against a low block. Listen, there's ways to be able to get a low block to expose themselves to at least a little bit of space. If not, you're just going to get two teams sitting there doing nothing. If you give the opportunity of the other side, the opponent, to start thinking, maybe we can push up a bit and get something. Boom, get them there. Do you know what I mean? We used to do it all the time. But do you know what that does? When you're able to do that and you're able to get these sort of results and you're able to do that consistently, it only builds confidence. It gets the fans behind everything. It gets a nice feeling amongst the camp. It allows the confidence to increase in themselves, the players and the manager too. Poch is responsible for this too. Poch put out a significantly successful game plan yesterday, I believe, until that last substitution. But the entire setup of the game was perfect. This is also part of the reason why I advocate for Jose to come back. It's because of performances like yesterday. I know if Jose's here, I'm getting that every week. It's nice to see that Poch has proven that he can do it if he wants. That's who we are. What we saw yesterday, that's Chelsea. That is proper Chelsea, if you want to go down that route, yeah? So you do that more, you get these sort of results more, it's only going to boost the confidence in these players, and they're going to come out their shell a little bit. That's how you get Disasi putting in clinics like we saw yesterday. Let's do more now. Let's run with it. Come on. So, fair play. And I thought it was an interesting opportunity to be able to signify that and to focus on that. And let's run it to the cup final. Man. Because, like I said, there was a thing there, especially amongst the fan base, without the experience in the team, that we don't have the correct mentality. There's a bunch of young lads and they don't have the example. It only makes me think, if we had some example in the team, oh my God, we would have, honestly, we'd be up there. If the blend was correct and we had a spine and we had some experienced lads and we had the top young players that we have around them, it's a wrap. So I hope, and congratulations to the team and to Poch from yesterday for being able to get this side out of us. Because it's who we are. It's what we should be. And it's nice that we saw it yesterday. So let's do more. In order to get the fans on board, I honestly believe that you need to give them something to believe in. And what the fan base knows to believe in is what sits well with the values of that fan base that has existed since time and time again. This is what Chelsea are. It's our DNA. We are a fan base that enjoys to frustrate other teams, that enjoys to nick the result where the other team has a hope of being able to take it, but they just can't because we've stopped them, and they can't say anything, and when they do, they cry, and we love it. Like, that's what we are. You can't change that fabric, man. So it's nice that we were able to do that yesterday to an extent, and it's nice that there's accountability in the team that we really could have won and should have won too. Carry that forward to the final. Use that as fire and fuel for the final against Liverpool, and let's win that trophy. So let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. It's nice to be able to focus on that for a change. I didn't think we would anytime this season, but here we are. And when it happens, you got to acknowledge it. So we are here. Let's hope we can run with it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. Do not forget, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. More videos coming to you tomorrow and onwards, as well as all the socials in the description. Instagram with various clips and reels now being put on there, as well as the TikTok account that is now up and running again. So you'll be getting regular highlights and additional interactive content on there. Make sure you guys are following, and I will see all of you tomorrow on here for the usual. Thank you all so much, people. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.